spend $800 on the wrong touring tire, and your SUV will fight you on every wet highway ramp this winter. We ranked 5 of the top all-season touring tires for 2026 to find which one actually delivers highway comfort, wet grip, and real-world durability. One of these quietly dominates. Stick around. The number 1 pick might genuinely surprise you. Here is the truth nobody putting tires on their SUV wants to hear. The wrong set costs you twice, once at the register, and again 6 months later when the highway drone is unbearable, the wet stops feel sketchy, and the tread is already half gone. We went deep on 5 of the most talked-about touring tires for SUVs in 2026. The Yokohama Geolander CV4S, the Continental CrossContact LX25, the Pirelli Scorpion AS Plus 3, the Michelin Defender LTXM/S2, and the Cooper Endeavor Plus. 5 very different tires, very different answers. By the end of this, you will know exactly which one belongs on your SUV and which ones to walk right past. Coming in at number 5, the Cooper Endeavor Plus. If your main priority is keeping the cost of 4 new tires as low as humanly possible, this one gets you in the door. It carries a 4.6 out of 5 rating across 615 reviews, and buyers genuinely like it, especially for everyday dry road cruising and light commuting. For the right driver, it delivers. But here is where you have to be honest with yourself. Push this tire into a hard rainstorm, and you will feel the difference between entry-level and premium pretty fast. Wet road confidence is where budget tires quietly expose themselves, and the Endeavor Plus is no exception. Highway refinement is another gap. Long interstate miles reveal more road noise than the premium SUV touring tires higher up this list. It is not unbearable, but it is noticeable. So who is this actually for? Someone on a strict budget, driving moderate miles, mostly on dry pavement. If that is you, it does the job. If you drive in rain regularly, or if highway quiet matters to you, the 3 tires above this one are worth the extra spend. The gap between number 5 and number 1 is real, and you are about to see exactly how real. Coming in at number 4, the Michelin Defender LTXM/S2. If your priority is durability and all-season grip you can trust, this tire has a reputation that precedes it. At $299.99, you are paying for the Michelin name, and in a lot of ways, that name delivers. Owners consistently report confident traction in rain and light snow. The tread compound is built to last, and for SUV and light truck drivers putting serious miles on their vehicles, that longevity matters. A 4.4 out of 5 rating backs that up. Here is the honest truth, though. Comfort is where this tire starts to show its limits. Compared to the top 3 on this list, the ride feels firmer, and at highway speeds, some owners report a persistent hum that you just learned to live with. That is not a deal breaker for everyone, but if you spend 2 hours a day on the interstate, it will get old fast. This is a workhorse, not a luxury cruiser. It is built for the driver who wants reliable mileage and dependable all-season performance over a polished, quiet ride. Respect that, and it will serve you well. But the top 3, that is where things get genuinely interesting. Coming in at number 3, the Pirelli Scorpion AS Plus 3 in 235/55 R20, sitting at $239.99 a tire. Pirelli. That name alone carries weight in performance circles, and the Scorpion AS Plus 3 is built to back it up on SUV and crossover applications. You want confident cornering and sharp steering response on a touring tire? This is the one that gets mentioned. The handling character here is a genuine step above what most all-season touring tires deliver. Pirelli engineers this line for drivers who actually push their SUV through curves, not just cruise in the right lane. That is a real difference you feel on an on-ramp. Here is where I have to be straight with you, though. In 2026, the real-world review data on this specific tire is thin. 3 reviews. That is it. And yes, they average out to a perfect 5 out of 5, but 3 buyers is not a sample size you can bank a $240 per corner decision on. Pirelli's reputation earns it a seat at this table. The price point does not flinch, but the data gap is real, and you deserve to know that before you commit. If you want proven grip with thousands of real buyers behind it, the next 2 picks have that in abundance. Coming in at number 2, if highway smoothness is the thing you refuse to compromise on, meet the Continental CrossContact LX25 in 235/55 R19X L105V. Right now, it's sitting at $221.99, and that rating is a near-perfect 4.8 out of 5 across real buyers. That number does not lie. This is the tire that turns a long interstate haul into something almost forgettable, and I mean that as a compliment. Quiet, composed, confident. You feel it the second you merge onto the highway. Continental built their reputation on precision, and this all-season radial carries that DNA. Wet roads, dry roads, the occasional early-season snow dusting, the LX25 handles the full calendar without drama. For SUV owners who log serious highway miles, that kind of consistency is worth every penny. So why is it sitting at number 2 and not number 1? Because when you stack it against what the top pick delivers for the price, the gap becomes hard to ignore. The LX25 is exceptional. The number one pick is exceptional and a better value. That distinction matters when you are spending real money. Stick with me. The top pick is where this gets interesting. If you need one tire that handles a dry summer highway, a wet autumn on-ramp, and a surprise February snowstorm without you ever swapping rubber, this is it. Coming in at number 1, the Yokohama Geolander CV4S All-Weather, running 235/65 R18 in XL load range at $225.99. That price is almost unfair for what you are getting. This is the tire that made every other pick on this list look like a compromise. All-weather certification means it is not just rated for light slush. It is built to handle genuine four-season punishment on an SUV or crossover platform. That XL rating means it carries serious load without squirming at highway speed. You feel the confidence the second you merge onto a wet interstate and the car just tracks. No drama, no hunting. Buyers are scoring this a perfect 5 out of 5. That is rare. One bad experience tanks a rating fast, and this one has none. For touring SUV drivers who refuse to choose between dry grip and winter security, the Geolander CV4S is the answer. This is the one you buy and stop thinking about tires. So let's cut straight to the matrix. Price versus what you actually get. The Cooper Endeavor Plus is your budget entry. Quiet enough, decent dry grip, but wet road confidence drops off noticeably. You'll feel it on a rain-slicked interstate. The Pirelli Scorpion AS Plus 3 costs more and earns it. Highway noise stays genuinely low, and wet traction is a real step up. The Continental CrossContact LX25 sits in the middle tier and punches above it on pavement smoothness, but long-term tread wear draws mixed reports from owners. The Michelin Defender LTXM/S2 is the durability king. Many buyers report exceptional mileage before replacement, but grip in serious wet conditions still trails the top spot. The Yokohama Geolander CV4S sweeps the full matrix. Wet grip, low road noise, all-weather confidence, strong value. Every other tire solves one problem. This one solves all of them. So here is where you land. The Cooper Endeavor Plus is a solid budget pick. The Pirelli Scorpion AS Plus 3 rewards spirited drivers. The Continental CrossContact LX25 is a highway cruiser worth every cent. The Michelin Defender LTXM/S2 is a durability bet you won't regret. But if you want one tire that handles everything your SUV faces across all 4 seasons without compromise, the Yokohama Geolander CV4S is the undefeated answer. Match your budget, match your driving, but if you can stretch to the top pick, do it. Links are in the description. If this breakdown saved you from a wrong set of tires, subscribe and hit the bell. We keep dropping tire reviews, safety guides, and performance tests that protect your drive and your wallet. Links are below.